Now, the difference between the two lists, instrumental values are those that serve a purpose. They help you to accomplish something. So they're not necessarily ends in themselves. Terminal values are ends in themselves. They're something that are of value that somebody tries to achieve. Okay, look at, let's look at the bottom list first. Everybody look at that. Now, salvation is in that list, but I want you to consider this question. Other than that item, other than salvation, which one in that list would seem the most important to you? Somebody want to pick one?
National security.
National security.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
True friendship.
True friendship. Okay.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Happiness.
Okay. Now let's think about that for a minute. Okay, who said national security? Okay, why would that be the most important thing?
Besides like the ones that you,
Pardon?
like aside from like the ones that you,
Other than salvation. Why would national security?
oh sorry, I was just meaning it'd be one of the most important, like aside.
Okay.
But I mean, it would be a huge one though, just like to know that you're not gonna get invaded and
Mhm.
your life is gonna be
Okay.
changed.
Okay. Any of these that you would choose, consider the question, okay, why would I pick that? Okay, somebody said freedom. A couple people said freedom. Who said freedom? Okay. Why would you say freedom would be more important than family security?
Well, I think with freedom, you can, from freedom outflows all the rest of the values. Because without freedom, you can't really can't be ambitious, you can't be cheerful. I mean, liberty is what presupposes all these things.
Okay. Okay, see what that would show about your cultural assumptions. You have a strong emphasis of the individual.
Yes.
In other words, the individual has responsibility for himself and can accomplish most of what he needs to accomplish if he has the freedom to do it. Okay? Now, what difference would it make for a person who would say family security is more important than freedom? And by the way, these are very current, huge political issues right now. There will be a huge number of people who will vote in November between these two values, freedom or family security. When they vote for the president, or when they vote for their senators, they are voting between freedom and family security in their mind. Okay, you understand? So one person says, okay, I want to be able to pick my own doctor and pay what, find the best deal I can pay. I want to be able to live where I want to live. I want to send my kids to whatever school I want to send. And if the choices are left to me, I will be able to take the best care of my own children if I can make those choices. Another person is going to say, I don't know what we're going to do for medical care, and I wish they would just send me to a doctor and take care of it, and just make sure my kids get to school, and give them breakfast and lunch and supper would be nice too, and after school activities, and bring them back home. And I don't have to have a lot of freedom, I just want to be taken care of. Okay? Political elections are determined to a great extent between those two values, freedom or family security. And so what a candidate offers depends on who's going to vote for him. Okay? Some people just want to be promised that they'll be taken care of. And elections can be won by the person who promises to give the most and take the most of your responsibility off of you. And then somebody else says, hey, we're going to the government can't take care of you. We're just going to get the government out of your your front yard and out of your pocket and let you spend your money the way you want to instead of giving it all to us and you pick your doctor. So those values, what you consider the most important in a hierarchy of these. Now they're listed, just they're in alphabetical order, so they're not listed in any certain order of priority. Okay, somebody give us another one, another example here. Wisdom. All right,
True friendship.
true friendship. Okay, would you say true friendship is more important than a sense of accomplishment? Who said true friendship? Caleb?
Yeah.
Would you? Why?
Because if you have a true friend, then they will be there in your ups and downs. So even if you don't have a good self-accomplishment, they can help you with that. And a true friend will be there whenever you need them.
Okay,
Whether what you think about yourself doesn't.
okay. How would that value possibly conflict anybody with a sense of accomplishment? Are there situations where those two values could come into conflict?
Yes, where I am perhaps more talented than my friend,
Mhm.
and I choose not to express my talent, even though I can sing better or write better or whatever,
Mhm.
because I want to ensure the friendship versus being all I can be and trying to accomplish it.
Okay, so change your view of competition where you might not compete for the sake of friendship. Okay? So do you see how these things, I think we look at this list and say, wow, these are all good things. We all want to have a sense of accomplishment, a comfortable life, happiness and all that. But we don't want them all to the same degree. And so that's what makes the differences between people, and it also makes the differences in cultures